recipes that you could pick from. Admittedly, a few of those are breakfast ones, and there's some premium ones that you pay extra for, like steak and things like that. However, if you go to, say you used Green Chef, they have specific diets. Like if you were on keto or paleo, you can pick from their items, and if you do have steak or duck, you don't pay any extra for some of those recipes. Some you do. Anyway, overall, like I say, 177 recipes. One of them I picked was the Bassa. I tend to pick 4 people for 4 recipes, 5 recipes even. So you have a variety that you can choose between 2 and 5 people, and also between 2 and 5 recipes. So you could end up, I would say 25, but you can't. If you do if you do recipes for 5 people, then the maximum recipes you can do is 3. So what I've done is I've done 4 people for 5 recipes, with the intention that like I've done in the past, is to freeze the differences. Anyway, let's go on. This is the one that we're going to do today. I have put a link in the folder. It does give you a discount if you decide you want to try this and you like the idea of freezing them. I will show what it looks like when I put it in the containers to freeze. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. Then I also had crispy batter with potatoes, peas and lemon mayo. You'd think, why does she keep buying peas if she's not very keen on them? Well, these have leeks with them, and I do like my leeks. So the interesting thing with this is my fish, this arrived today, is still frozen, so that keeps food fresh. So I won't be using it today, I'll probably use it tomorrow. It comes with some breadcrumbs, some chives here, cut yourselves, a lemon that we are going to use the zest, a very, it's green lemon, does spin, so it means it's good, and got mayo and everything to go with this one. So I'm going to get that one sorted in the next day or so. I don't like leaving any of the fish ones for too long, because obviously it could go off. So you can see the card, that's your nutritional information, what you're going to need as well, and your allergens at the bottom, and also what the package includes along with your instructions. So I will be back. Alright, gonna prepare for this one. You will be pleased to know I am not showing every single piece of me cooking or anything. Let's get you a bit out, but I will show you a few things that I do which might help. So we need a lemon zest, which I do have, like a container, and one which protects my hands. Trust me, we need it. But for this particular one, the lemon's not going to fit in there, basically, but it's really cool for doing grated cheese. So the lemon zest, in this case, you only want to do half, but I'm going to do a whole because I like lemon. And I can't imagine that the half of the lemon zest would really give the panko breadcrumbs the be all and end all. So with zest, when you zest a lemon, just make sure you don't get the pith, because that's quite bitter. So just the, you don't want to get this bit really. So like I said, I like lemon, so I'm doing a whole one, not a half, like they suggest. They do suggest to roll it, by the way, to get extra juice afterwards. We are going to be using the whole lemon. We're going to be using half of the lemon juice. What was it in? Gosh, I can't remember. On something. I'll let you know. Maybe in with the peas and stuff. And the other one on the, that'll do. The other one. So I'm just going to mix that with that, and then I need to add salt and pepper. So I'm not going to do any more of that than you need to really see. You get the gist. I'm going to put that to one side to clean. We then need to get some leeks ready. I'm not going to put it to one side to clean. I'm going to put it to one side ready to mix it up with salt and pepper and get it clean. So the leeks I'm kind of leaving to last. So I have some chives. The best way, and I haven't brought any with me, is you want to cut these up. So I'm going to get rid of the top ends. So I've got 4 bags of these two, so I have a lot of chives. And do that easiest way, pair of scissors. So I'm going to get those organised in a moment. And then we have a couple of leeks, and the best way for this is you want to wash it. So you want to take out the outside layer anyway and throw it away. And then this will pretty much be most of the prep. So I have to do prep sitting down anyway. I can't stand up for a long period of time. So it works for me. It's just carrying it in. Here's a little bit of a process, lots of trips, but at least I sit down to do it. And I've always kind of done that. And then chop the ends off if you haven't already. And these can go for washing. And then what we're going to do is once they're clean, because you can see there's quite a bit of dirt on that one, is you will chop them into thin slices, I think. Let me just check that. Yeah, and then slice it, basically. So again, I'm going to remove the ends and the top layers, and these will go in for washing. And then the last bit of prep, so I'm going to put that to one side because I need to deal with that. The last bit of prep that I'm going to be doing is the potatoes. And all the rest is really easy. You're going to be cutting this lemon in half, so get all your juice. Cutting it in half. Probably should have done it lengthwise, really. Giving half to each, a quarter to each person, like so. Juice of this one. I'll probably add a bit of extra juice because that's the way I roll. Like I say, I like lemon. So you just chop your potatoes into kind of bite-sized chunks, really. It can be bigger than those, it doesn't have to be that small. They want you to do it in the microwave. I don't tend to do this sort of thing in the microwave. And then also I need to peel and finely chop garlic, which I did not bring. So let me go in, get rid of my leeks and bring them back, so I'm going to need to deal with them. Get rid of this though. Get rid of my peas. And leave the rest of it here for me to do in a minute. And get rid of my other lemon. And I will bring back my garlic, because I forgot it. And all you do in the garlic, it needs 2. I've got 3 here. Don't mind the garlic either. Is I'm sure there's lots of different ways, but this is how I do it. Is do this, get rid of that. Bang it, a bit harder. That was better. And then peel it off, and this just needs chopping or grating. I could put it through the planer. I might actually, because I'll tell you why, is I've already, it's already dirty anyway with lemon juice or lemon zest. I might as well pop it in the planer and put it straight into what I'm going to do rather than cutting it. Most times I just cut them in reality. And then I don't think there's anything left to do other than what I've said. So I've got my scissors now to do my chives, so I'm going to find out where they're going. I tend to chop things getting ready to go into the exact areas that they need to. So my potatoes are actually going in a pot right next to me. The lemon went straight onto the panko breadcrumbs, ready for me to do. And I'm going to get on and do this, and I will be back to show you any results, or the end result hopefully, or if I have any issues I'll let you know. Alright, so this is how it looks. So for me the breadcrumbs didn't really stay on the fish. I don't think I did anything wrong, but they didn't stay on. Most of them were in the air fryer pan. The potatoes I overcooked on me. This looks great. This is you add your lemon juice into this, so that's what you need to do. So let me have this. I will come back to you with my thoughts. I mean, it kind of looks like it, except for the fish. I mean, the fish kind of looks nothing like it. Let me get food on that. Anyway, let me eat it, and then I will show you what I do with my leftovers. Okay, so my thoughts on this dish. My fish was undercooked, so I didn't overly eat that. That was unfortunate because I did it 3 minutes longer than they said. Whether it's because I cooked all 4 of my portions in the 2 air fryer baskets, I don't know. But also, my breading didn't stick like this. So they do say cover it in olive oil. Maybe I didn't put enough olive oil on. Potatoes were fine. Mayo was fine. These were okay. I probably could have cooked the leeks a little more than what I did. But generally, overall, for a very low calorie dish, it's only, what, 474 calories for the whole thing. It was filling. It was pleasant enough, and it really was pretty easy to do. What I do is I will be storing the leftover portions for another time. So what I've done here is I've got my fish here, my chives in here, and my piece of lemon. And then I got my potatoes and I got my veg. So I will warm these up using air fryer probably. I tend to air fry a lot. Maybe I'll microwave these. So the chives are just the chives without mayonnaise. Mayonnaise does not freeze well. So that's something to bear in mind. I could have put some lemon juice in with it because you add lemon juice to it, but I haven't done that. If I want to add lemon juice, I'll just pour some over. It's fine. Plus I only had 1 lemon for the whole lot, so it made 4 portions. Like I say, it was pretty straightforward. I just let this overcooked. That was a little undercooked. The fish was undercooked. And I did do it for longer, and I was very disappointed about the breading, so I didn't end up eating much of my fish. Now that said, I'm not a great fish person in the first place, so I'm probably a little bit fussy with my fish, but I felt it was underdone. Overall, for a low-calorie dish, it was very filling. The portion size was good. I mean, there was a lot of potatoes, a lot of veg. Fish size was fine as well. So overall, it was great. And this will now go in the freezer along with the other leftovers. And I look forward to seeing you again. Give it a try. I will put a link in my channel if you want to give it a go, and you do get a discount. Like I said before, you know, I tend to buy in bigger portions than what I need, like for amount of people that I need, so that I can freeze it. Brings the cost right down, and also means that I've got something ready to go during the week, which is homemade, so I don't have to worry about buying things with, you know, lots of salt and sugars and things like that added to it. So that's what I like about this. Anyway, like I say, it was very simple. See you again soon. Please click like and describe. No, don't do that. Anyway, yes, like I say, like and subscribe, and if you want to leave any comments, please do so.